Hello everyone, thanks for joining us in TommieMedia's The Locker Room. I'm Jack Stanek. The 16th ranked St. Thomas women's cross country team placed third out of 37 teams Saturday at the PreNationals meet in Kentucky. Senior captain Jenny Launder finished second for the Tommies and 31st out of 253 runners. Senior captain Sara Ness crossed the line 6 seconds later, placing 43rd. I'm joined this week by Coach Joseph Sweeney and senior captains Sara Ness and Jenny Launder. Thanks so much for coming in.
Great to be here.
So, Coach, your team is currently ranked 16th nationally, which is a little bit higher than recent years. What is different about this team that has resulted in the success?
Well, I think we have great veteran leadership, and we have 5 seniors in our front 7, which is pretty rare. And I just think they're really determined to make this a great season. And a lot of times when we have younger runners, they're kind of figuring it out as we go. But these guys just got off to a really strong start, and they've just been a really steady force and very consistent meet to meet. And that's really been the difference maker.
Jenny, how does competing at the PreNationals meet help the team going forward?
It gives us exposure to some teams that we will be seeing hopefully if we make it to nationals. Going to a meet of like this caliber, it really kind of gives you a sense of what the race is going to look like, what the course is going to look like, competition in general. So it's just really good to get out there, kind of get our name out there too, and do something big early on in the season. So come time that regionals rolls around, people know our name, and they've seen us perform.
Great. Sara, the 7 St. Thomas runners that were at the PreNationals meet all finished within a minute of each other. What strategy do you use to keep such a similar pace?
Yeah, I think our team really focuses on pack running, and that's something that we've always been really good at. But especially this year, having seniors that have run together now for 4 years, we just try to all run together and pick each other up if we're falling behind, and that really helps us prevent those little gaps that can form and can turn into big gaps if you don't stick together.
Great. Now this one is both for Jenny and Sara. This being your last year on the team, what are you hoping to achieve this year?
I think one large team goal that we kind of all discussed at the beginning of the season was to make a national appearance. I think as the season's been progressing, we have shifted our goals to continue to stay a top 15 ranked team. So that's definitely something that our whole team has set our sight on, for sure.
Yeah, I think the team hasn't been in that top 15 at nationals in a really long time, and so that's something that we kind of want to make this. We want to make this our year and just accomplish that hasn't been done in a really long time. So that's really what we're aiming for right now.
Okay. And then, Coach, last question. Coming up on the 19th, you have the UW La Crosse Invitational. Mm-hmm. How is the team going to prepare for that competition?
Well, I think since we had 2 really hard races, this week's been just a little easier week because you just can't go hard all the time, and I think next week we'll ramp it up a little bit more and get some good workouts in. And La Crosse is a fast course. It gives them incentive to get their best. Every runner is competitive about getting their best times, as we call PRs, and so it's one of those courses that gives you that opportunity, if it's a decent day, to go out and get a best time of the season and perhaps a best career time. So that's always exciting, and the competition will be very good too. I mean, La Crosse is a very solid team, and we race them at PreNationals, and also St. Olaf is scheduled to be there. If they're at full strength, they're very strong too, and they're a nationally ranked team. So we look forward to to that challenge and going up against some really good competition again, and I'm sure we'll be ready.
Great. Well, thanks so much for coming in. Good luck on your competitions coming up.
Thank you.
All right, great, thanks.
Be sure to check TommieMedia for the latest coverage on news around campus. With Jenny Launder, Sara Ness, and Coach Sweeney, I'm Jack Stanek. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time in The Locker Room.